It's about 8 o'clock. Just started at the Kimberling Creek, right at Virginia 606. Got a little late start because I just kind of hung out with Kelly this morning. Figure she's heading home now. So, decided to do it a little slow. So I only did 18.4 yesterday, which was a little less than I wanted to. But it definitely showed me that I am out of shape. It was a relatively hot day. I don't think it really got above mid 70s, but it felt hot to me. So this is the start. We're getting ready to come up on Dismal Falls. I'll probably do some more videoing there. And I'm probably going to do a relatively light day today. I am carrying the most food I have ever carried, so my pack is pretty heavy, just to kind of stay away from town as much as possible. And I got to ease my way back into this. So even if I do 12 today, which I think I'll do more than that, that's still about the same thing I did in the first 2 days to get to Neal's Gap, which was 31 in 2 days. So I'll at least do that, and we'll see what goes on. All right, let's turn around and start walking. So I got a little climb to start with, like very little. And I think it's going to be pretty flat for quite a while. We're going through this little lowland farm fields over there. And then we'll climb up on a ridge and spend part of the day on the ridge. And tomorrow we should get to Parisburg. Although I don't think I'm going into town. I got plenty of food. Alright, starting to climb. Not much, but a little climb. So let me get rid of this. Alright, I know this is going to be hard to hear. But this is Dismal Falls. The water is really high. And in case you're wondering, yeah, I'm kind of stepping on a little ledge right here. Of course, some normal trash. So it was about 3/10 of a mile down from the AT to this. But well worth it. Definitely worth the deviation to see it. I guess it's about 2 miles in from Virginia 606, or the swinging bridge. And definitely worth a little sit here for a few and get back on the trail. Alright, so this is heading back up the trail from the Dismal Falls to the AT. You can see there's campsites galore down here and obviously a ton of water. There's a really nice one up here. There's one here. You can get a hammock in there too. And there was a big one up here. Here it is. Hammock's not great on this one. No, I don't really see a hammock hang on this one, but room for several tents. Actually, there might be a hammock back there. But anyway, this would definitely, if you didn't want to stay at a hostel, like I know Weary Feet was just back there, but if you don't want to stay at a hostel, this is a nice spot. I would definitely like to stay here. All right, let's make some more miles. So I'm about a mile farther along. There's the AT right back there. And you're pretty much following this creek the whole way. And ankle deep water on the trail the whole way too. But look at this. We keep coming out to these little beaches, for lack of a better word. I guess that is the word. Along this river. Looks like camping spots everywhere. Very pretty. Matter of fact, it's so pretty that it's hard to make decent time because I'm stopping all the time, but hey, whatever. I just ran into my first hiker back on the trail. Notice the adequate social distancing. I guess you can't notice it, but we were adequately socially distanced.
It's more like 6 feet, yeah?
Yeah, a little about 6 feet. So this is Gray Man. Started in March.
March 2nd.
And then just came back on last week. So he has trail legs, I don't.
I won't say too much about trail legs. I mean, Southern Virginia's no joke, but...
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm not alone. Okay, Mom, you happy? I'm not alone. All right. Have a good one. Thanks. Nice meeting you. Okay, that was a great prank. So I just came across 3 southbounders. I'm still laughing about it because I am gullible and stupid. 3 southbound section hikers came up and they said their names were, what was it? Scarecrow, the Wizard, and the Lion. I'm assuming most of y'all know my trail name is 10 Man. It has been for 30 years. I was like, no way! Really? How stupid am I? Gray Man up ahead told him what my trail name was, so they were just pranking me. That's some funny shit. So that cost me a half an hour sitting talking to him. But socially distanced, of course. But that was funny. That kind of brightened my day. Oh, the day's not bright. That was just really funny. I enjoyed that. All right, let me keep on going. I just thought I'd give you a look at the trail. This is most of what I'm walking through now. Nice and relatively flat trail. But through kind of this underbrush and pine woods, but basically right amongst the stream. Interspersed with pretty frequent ankle deep river crossings because of all the rain they've gotten over the last few days. But pretty easy hiking. I'm just, contrary to yesterday where I saw no one, I've seen 4 other hikers and Gray Man and the 3 that I was just talking about, and ended up stopping and talking for way too long. So I probably lost an hour of the day talking to people, but hey, I don't care. So looks like this will be, I think, at least another 4 miles down in these little valleys, and then continue northbound toward Pearisburg. Definitely feel like I'm back on the trail. Feet are soaked, but I obviously expected that. I haven't had dry feet on the trail since February. So. A nice little pond. Standing on a little dam here, so it's a man-made pond. Pretty cool. Should be coming up on that shelter here, one of the shelters here soon. Get back. There's a trail down there. Let me get back down on the trail on the other side of that pond. Nice campsite here. See that white pipe? That's where I was. Beautiful campsite over there. Some kind of sign on the other side, but I'm not going to take my time to go over there. And if you look down here, horse tracks. And horses all over the trail for the last several hours. The trail's pretty torn up. Love horses, don't get me wrong, but muddy parts of the trail are just full of horse hooves. Alright, so finished the climb up a little ways back. It was probably not much of a climb really, but for me it was a climb right now. And we're up on the ridge again. Actually got a little bit of views through the trees. If you believe Gut Hook, we're coming up on a campground. Well, campsite, I should say. And then some kind of overlook down into the valley here. But it's pretty. I'm not used to seeing all the green. Alright. Alright. Just maybe a 1/10 of a mile further. Find out as usual, Gut Hooks does not lie. Nice little campsite up here on the top. View down into the valley. Probably gets a nice breeze. But I still probably have 5 miles to go. It's not that late yet. And here's a nice little overlook. Vultures or buzzards out there soaring on the thermals. It was just a little red-tailed hawk was out there a second ago too. But this is right off the AT. This is northbound AT. I think there might be more overlooks up here. So I'll just keep filming and we'll see what we see. That's a little nicer. Nice. Again, Gut Hooks doesn't lie. Alright, came to a gravel road crossing. There's a campsite right down there, although I'm not seeing any water. Might have been a mud puddle over there, but not great water. Looks like the gate's open to here. 18 northbound is that way. I think I'm going to try to push for 4 more miles. It is right around 4:45 right now. Should have plenty of daylight, and I feel okay. So if I push for 4 more, I'll actually end up at a shelter, dock, something or other. Looks like it has water, because I'm down to about a half a bottle right now. And I'm not sure how much more water there is between here and there. It's funny how it works out here. It's been the first 6 hours of the morning knee deep and ankle to knee deep in water a couple of times, and haven't seen any water now. In the last 4 miles, probably, yeah, about 4 miles. I don't know that I'll see much between here and the shelter. Just kind of funny how it goes. But I'm hydrated well enough, I'll be fine. I know it's a cliche, but you know what they say, the trail will provide. Water, water everywhere. Not everywhere, but it's enough I can get some water from it. Hallelujah. Here's a view at the top of whatever mountain I'm on. Should only have, oh, look down there. That's probably Woods Hole. The shelter down there. I mean a hostel. I don't know if that's a hostel or not, but it's the right area. It's down in that valley somewhere. So, as I was saying, I've probably only got about half a mile left before I come to the next shelter. And then I'll have to see if there's a good hammock site there. But there is supposed to be water there. So this is one of those camping nights that's driven by water. I prefer to camp with water tonight. So let's get this done.